Hi guys! Oh, okay, random. So today I'm going to come to you with a nail art haul of some of the things that I have recently been buying, which I thought you'd be a little bit interested in. So first of all, I'm going to start off with Born Pretty stuff. This is gorgeous. I'm just going to get them out of these packages and explain to you why I've got 2 carbide drill bits. Okay, so first I'm going to start with this ring. I've just put it on me ring finger, but because I've got a 3D thing on, I'm really struggling to get it on. But I got this mainly to do for pictures when I do my nails, and when I can finally figure out how to put the thing on and it looks really nice, well, then I'll use it. But it was just so unusual, and I love butterflies. It is so pretty. So even if I can't really get how to do this properly, I suppose I could always make a ring out of this bit here and then cut the rest off, because I mean, look at that, it is so pretty. You know, you just like, it looked really nice in the picture. I just can't fathom out how to do it, but I would just cut this rest off and just have the big butterfly. It's really lovely. So that's the first thing I got from Born Pretty, just something different. Okay, so I got 2 drill bits just to show you what the difference is, and also because I get a lot of questions of which carbide drill bit I use. I always use a medium. I really do not like the coarse ones. It's too coarse for me, and the soft ones are too soft. So the reason I got 2 is, when you've been doing nails for a while, you are fed up with the sand bands that you put on the electric drill. You will want to advance to a carbide drill bit. Now, what I would absolutely recommend is using the safety bits, because that way you can't cut your cuticles when you are filing around them, because you know, you're supposed to make sure that this false nail is flush with your natural nail. So when you're doing that bit on your nails, you really need to be extra careful. The only reason I don't use a safety drill bit is because I quite like my acrylic to go really close to the cuticle area. So if I used one of these, I wouldn't be able to get up all the way to file where I need to. That is the only reason. Else I would definitely use a safety drill bit. For beginners, I think it's an absolute must. And then the one I progressed to, as I say, is a medium. Please don't ever go up to a coarse. You don't need a coarse one, it's pointless. So yeah, your choice really, but these ones from Born Pretty are pretty good. So I would definitely recommend these carbide drill bits. And then these are just some Boomerang Files that I bought from a beauty shop that I went with my cousin. I like to use 100, 180 grit. And I bought Mum some of them too. See, they aren't expensive, £2.34 for 6 files. That's pretty reasonable. So from the same place where I get my acrylic brush from, I got a gel brush. Because the only one I had before that one, for practice with the gels, is this. And as you can see, it's in a different league. So yeah, when I start to do gel nails, oh god, that's lovely and soft. At least I've got a decent brush to do them with now. And because I'm doing gel nails, I thought, well, I haven't got any orange sticks to go around the cuticles if there's any gel around them. So I just bought these from the same beauty shop as I bought the files. And these were 48 pence. Now, I'm not sure whether I've shown you this before, but I'll show you again anyway. I got the starter kit from Young Nails, and in with this kit come the protein bond. This protein bond is beyond amazing. I cannot praise this enough. All you need is this. You don't need dehydrator and primer from, you know, different places. You don't need dehydrator. You just need this protein bond. It is crazy good. I've had no lifting whatsoever. So if you can ever get your hands on some of this, if you suffer with lifting, this is amazing. And it comes with the finished top coat. And this is the base coat. I mean, I know they're small pots, but they are full at least. And then white sculpture. That is so thick, it's lovely. that's not going to go anywhere. And then the builder gel and concealer pink. Also in the starter kit comes some like a whitish natural nail tip and some nail forms. So that's it for them, and this kit I think with postage was £20 I want to say, which isn't really bad for, you know, a well-known brand's starter kit, so I was quite pleased about that. And then last but not least is this piece of crap here. I found this on eBay. One channel I watch, I can't remember for the life of me what the name is, she always does the one ball technique and I think it is amazing. And I thought, okay, I will buy a bigger brush because this is a size 16 and practice the one ball technique. So I got it out of the package, and usually a new brush has a bit of stiffness. You know, and I've been told that just rub it, you know, in your fingers and it will come off. This is an absolute joke of a brush. Just look at the state of that. Now I know, as I just said, you have stuff on it. It's supposed to go back into shape, but this, when I got it, was like a brick. It was so hard. I couldn't even bend it. It was that hard. And it's, I mean, I know it's supposed to be oval, but some of the layers are so short. It is just nasty. You think, right, in your liquid, in your powder, putting that on there, look at the state of it. It is horrible. So I got back in touch with the seller, and all I said was, I don't like the brush, can I send it back? He come back and said to me that I should soak it in acetone for at least 2 hours to get all the rubbish off the brush. So I thought to myself, I'm going to ask people on Facebook if this is right. And the amount of people that come back and said, no, that is false information, you shouldn't have to do that. Plus, there was none of this on his site to say that you had to do this to get a usable brush. So I went back to him and I told him what people had said, and I actually gave him a link to one of Neo's videos that shows you how to break a brush in. He obviously didn't like that, because he come back to me and he was very sarcastic. I will put the conversation in the description box below, because it wasn't particularly pleasant. So I'm going to send this back and get my money back. But these people who are selling on eBay, their attitudes are ridiculous. And you shouldn't really have that attitude to somebody who you want to buy your items from. I will leave the name of the seller somewhere around here. If you ever come into contact with him, especially the girls in the UK, please do not buy anything from this person. He is horrible. So there is my rant over and done with. So yeah, these two especially, go check out bornprettystore.com over these. They're just fantastic things. They get your acrylic off in no time, and they are just brilliant. Cannot praise them enough. Also, I have a 10% discount. I will put that in the description box too. You know, you might as well get some money off while you're going to buy these things. All the links will be in the description box, along with the conversation I had with a miserable seller from eBay. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.